Yo, what's up? My name is Retro Pat, and welcome back to another entry in my hardcore Ultimate Iron Man Dungeon Defenders character. Someone actually pointed out recently that I probably should call it an Ultimate Hardcore Iron Man on top of the normal Hardcore Iron Man because I'm not allowing myself to actually store gear, and they pointed out I'm probably used to Ultimate Iron Man, so that's actually what I played in Old School RuneScape. So here are the rules. If you aren't familiar, you probably know them, and if you aren't familiar with them, go check out episode 1 where I run over them in better detail. But today, I have one goal in mind, okay? I really want to be able to beat Magus Quarters, and I've been slowly leveling up my hero's damage, and I actually want to go put some of the mana that I've earned over into my actual weapon as opposed to just my hero. So let's head over here. This might be our first upgrades. I think I'm going to be keeping this crossbow for a while. I like the elemental damage. I don't actually even know if wyverns can be immune to elemental damage. So this honestly should be quite good. Ooh, that's a bit. Okay, I'm going to stop there. I did just go ahead and spend about 8,000 or so out of the 60,000 mana that I have access to. I have 100,000 mana that I started with before the series. We're going to go ahead and jump into... I'm going to do one quick run on Deeper Well on hard mode just to gain a little bit of experience, and then I will see you guys for my Magus Quarters attempt. If it's not clear, the biggest problem with a Huntress for this playthrough and my biggest challenge right now is beating the wyverns. The wyverns have been unkillable. It's been so unbelievably hard. It's like not even close. Like the rest of the map is whatever. The wyverns are insane. The wyverns are unkillable for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into Deeper Well on hard and then do Magus Quarter on easy. The main thing to always just keep in mind with this series is one death equals my run is over and I will have to delete this character, create a new one, and start from scratch. So any getting stuck near minions, any danger is a real serious threat, which keep things pretty darn interesting to say the very least, and pretty darn stressful as well. But it also makes any sort of accomplishment that much more meaningful, which is something I am very in favor of. Setup is looking pretty good. Gonna jump into wave 4 out of 5 here. All right, we did go ahead and get a level up, which is exactly what I was looking for doing this map. So I'm going to pump everything into hero damage here, I'm pretty sure. I do want a little more HP. My survivability is just honestly so bad right now. I'm going to go into hero damage, though, as I'm looking to be able to kill those wyverns on Magus Quarters. Okay, I'm kind of testing my invisibility as well, and this does seem super good. I was actually going and clicking this. Now, it does drain my mana a little bit, but it's not that bad. And I think an archer, I kind of missed it on camera, but I think an archer tried to shoot me with it, and it, like, couldn't. I don't know if it couldn't target, or if it just straight up couldn't hit me at all while I'm invisible, but I might be okay with being a little safer and not putting stuff into my HP then. I just need to like learn the mechanics. It'll be a skill gap kind of issue. Learn the mechanics and be better about my shadow step / invisibility. And maybe I don't need to pump anything into HP. Eventually at certain points I will, but I might just want to focus on actual damage from this point for a while now. This could be, not quite an upgrade. I like that resistance over, but there we go. One quick wave there to get a little bit of XP and experience. Let's go ahead and jump back over to the tavern. Let's actually attempt our challenge that we're here for today. Magus Quarters on easy difficulty. I'm not asking for much, okay? Just easy difficulty. Here we are, boys. Let's go ahead and jump into it. I am on hardcore, which will grant me a little bit of a bonus, which is super nice. I need to be careful about not placing my turrets, or my traps rather. I'm so used to saying turrets. I need to be careful about not placing my traps too close to each other. That's a big issue that I've been noticing myself, a big mistake, or a new, very noob mistake, honestly, on Huntress, that they all do need to be placed very separate because they will trigger each other. Your traps will trigger each other, and that just is a massive waste. It's literally just a massive, like, you might as well just not build the defense units at that point, so it's a very big mistake and a very newbie one, but a very easy one to make. I'm going to start off with gas traps wherever I can squeeze them in at, whenever I have the mana. I'll probably put one over in the middle section here. There should be a big ogre spawn on this map once again, as well as the wyverns. I'm level 16 currently. If I'm being totally honest, I kind of doubt, there's 6 waves, I'm gonna wave 1. I kind of doubt that I'll be able to beat this yet, but I have to understand where I'm at. I have to understand where I stand, how close I'm able to get, and what challenges, and maybe what problems I need to solve. Dungeon Defenders, at the end of the day, is like a puzzle game in a lot of ways, where I have to figure out what pieces I need to actually be able to complete the puzzle. I'm doing much more damage than I expected, though. I know I'm on easy difficulty, but that damage was really significant, honestly. Very happy with that. That's awesome. I don't know if I need the gas traps set up this early, but I will need them later. kind of wasting spawns on them, but that's honestly mostly okay. I need to be careful, make sure I don't fall in lava either. Falling in lava might be the dumbest way to end this series, but it's also the most retro Pat fashion way to end this series. All right, there's the first wave complete. I'm gonna go ahead and set up other traps and get ready for wave 3 out of 6. Okay, my strategy is monstrously different from previous attempts. I am setting up essentially flame towers on the sides. I think my detonation tower, my proximity mine trap should be my last line of defense. Something I've done is make that trap sort of my bread and butter. That's like the most used trap. But the problem with using proximity mine traps over and over and over again and all over the place, they just trigger all of your other traps by exploding. So they kind of make it impossible to actually set up any line of defense. You can't actually have that many proximity mine traps on one map, if that makes sense. You kind of need to, from my experience at least, I could be mistaken, but from what I've seen, it seems like you really need to spread them out a fair degree. So I'm going to try to work on that. The flame trap's going to get triggered. I am going to have to make sure I run around and repair those because they do seem to take a lot of damage, or I guess they don't have that many maximum HP units. They only have 4. They do way more damage than I expected. This guy lived though, whatever assault he was under, which is not ideal. I wonder if he missed. I wonder if he dodged this, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, I need more mana. If I get 20 more mana, I can go ahead and build. I bet what happened was some minions got through from this side, triggered this, and then it triggered the Inferno Trap, and it just wasn't enough to one-shot him. So, okay. I definitely want an Inferno Trap on that other side then. That'll make this way more even. And speaking of, I should actually head over here and just take care of these guys, since this side doesn't have an Inferno Trap. That minion did have fire resistance, though, which would have caused a problem with this strategy anyway. As you can see here, like, none of these guys even reached the proximity mine here. They all just died in the Inferno Trap. So the Inferno Trap's damage is actually kind of crazy. It's doing a very, very good job. I'll probably end up placing... I might want to do proximity mines down here. That's the weird thing about the Huntress is, like, on other characters, you would never have to... You would never place towers down here. In fact, it would actually be inefficient to even worry about placing towers down here. But the Huntress actually needs the spread. Like, the bigger the map, kind of the better for the Huntress. Whereas in a lot of other heroes, you almost want a smaller map. I've never really thought of it like that, but yeah, on most heroes, you want a small condensed map to be able to just stick close and protect the crystal effectively. There's the Beware the Wyverns. The only way I can kill the Wyverns that I've come to the conclusion of is by shooting them with my gun. So that's why I've been focusing pretty hard on my character's DPS, because I'm pretty sure I have to just manually take care of every single Wyvern. Hopefully not for the entire game, because once I get to later maps, I don't know how I'm going to be able to manage that, but things will get pretty spicy. We'll see what I can do. Nothing seems possible until someone does it, so I'll have to just be the first one to be on full-on Wyvern duty. All right, I set up my middle section here in a pretty aggressive way, putting most of the tower and supports here, which just makes a lot of sense. Usually most minions come through these middle sections, but once again, that's honestly not the main thing I'm worried about. The main thing I'm worried about is the Wyverns. I feel like I can take care of the other monsters in one way or another, but the Wyverns have to be shot down. Speaking of, let me actually get in a better position. I don't like that high ground there. The high ground just makes me feel a little too worried. I feel like I'll end up getting booped into the lava. I have to get better shots if I'm not shooting towards these Wyverns enough. But 1, 2, 3. I am 3-shotting them. That gives me hope. That gives me hope. Next wave, I believe next wave is the wave that I lost on previously. I'm going to have to start putting upgrades into these towers as well. I may need to worry less about building more towers and more about doing upgrades, which is also unintuitive. It's great. The Huntress playstyle is just so different. It's so different from any other character, like, at least being Soul Huntress, right? It's so interesting. It's very, very unique. It's been a lot of fun, and it's posed a lot of really unique and very difficult challenges already. Let me go ahead and take care of all these guys, grab this mana as well. Save a little bit of a minion or detonation trap units. But this flaming trap over here has 1 HP left. I'm going to heal up to 2. And then if it explodes again, it's fine. I mostly just want to heal it back up to 2 so I can go ahead and not let it die, so I can just upgrade it easily like this. There we go. Upgrading all the Inferno traps to get more HP on them is probably the most important upgrades I can put on towers right now. Upgrading both of my Inferno traps here in the center area. This is the last chest. I do have some healing to do, mostly over here, I guess, to be fair, so it should be totally fine. I have 1 more upgrade possible. I'm not going to have very much, yeah, no mana actually for repairs. So I'm going to go ahead and start this wave. This is wave 5 out of 6. We're kind of almost there. We have 2 more waves to do. The problem is I need to get these shots off way ahead of time on these wyverns. That was way too late. And then as soon as I get 3 shots off, I need to look in the other direction. But this is good. This is where I lost last time. Oh, yup, this is exactly it. Last time, once there was 3 wyverns like this, I couldn't handle it. 3-shotting the 3 wyverns. Okay, that's good. It's just too many shots for too short of a Are you kidding me? No, no, no. No! No, no, no! Oh. Okay. Just lose. 14 HP, no mana. 20 HP. Buddy, 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 buddy. No ammo, no ammo, no ammo. Heal, heal, heal. Blah, blah, blah. Buddy, buddy, buddy. Okay. Winnable. No way. No way it's winnable. No way. Why do these wyverns do so much damage as well? How is that another problem that I have to deal with? Oh, I have a mini heart attack. 14 HP. It was almost all ogre. If I didn't play the hard mode deeper well right before this, and if I didn't upgrade my HP stat by 2, the challenge would be over. That's how close that was. That's unbelievable. I'm actually just speechless. And for all of my hard work, I get gloves that aren't even an upgrade. Oh, that is so hard. So difficult. Let me get a heal up on that. There's actually no proximity mine trap there. That's why I know a proximity mine trap went down. Oh, let me not build this in front of this guy like this. I can do it now. That's fine. How are we not even... I just realized we're not even like halfway done this wave. At least the wyverns are gone, I think, but I'm losing traps. Okay. I feel like... Okay. Is there any more wyvern spawns? I actually feel like this map is winnable, but look at this. This will get healed. At my current stats, I feel like this map is winnable with proper play. Just very, 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 very difficult. Oh, he stopped it. Are you kidding? I was so close to being done there. Oh, it's going to be a tough one, boys. Back at 14 HP, by the way. I may have gotten swung at by an ogre and taken an archer shot or 2. But don't worry about it. Don't stress. I'm actually totally fine. And by totally fine, I mean the crystal is under attack and I'm probably about to lose. Yeah. At least I didn't die. I hit 14 HP twice on that one attempt. I'm going to have to figure out something. This is going to be a long series, fellas. I think next episode, I'd rather attempt, at this point, I'd rather attempt different variations of Deeper Well and Founders and Forgers than try to even take on Magus Quarters. I think next episode, I'm going to attempt to take on insane difficulty Deeper Well. So if you want to watch that, make sure to go ahead and click that like button if you enjoyed today's episode, dislike if not, and subscribe for Dungeon Defenders content every other day. I will see you guys back with more intense challenges and hopefully not dying on this character just yet. I want to make it to the summit. Yo, thank you so much for watching until the very end of the video, and a huge shout out to everybody listed here who goes above and beyond, supports the Patreon, and allows me to focus more on Dungeon Defenders content. Thanks again. Have a great day.